Hi, I'm Kent. You may have heard of the ABCs of wood turning, but today I want to introduce you to the AHBCs of wood turning. Okay, if you're new to wood turning, or if you remember when you first started out wood turning, you may have heard the term the ABCs of wood turning. And what does that mean? It means anchor on the tool rest, put the bowl gouge on the tool rest to anchor it, make bevel contact, B, and C, cut. Seems pretty straightforward. And it is if you have experience working with the bowl gouge and you have developed the motor muscle skills to easily engage that bevel and cut each time you get up there. And I think all turners will get there if they practice and spend enough time doing that. However, if you're new to turning, introducing the bevel is not as simple as it sounds, because it's very easy to introduce the bevel and at the same time introduce the cutting edge and start an unwanted cut or dig into your surface unnecessarily and cause problem with your turning. So let's take a closer look at what I'm talking about as far as the ABCs of turning, and then I'm going to introduce you to the AHBCs of turning. Okay, here are the ABCs of wood turning. First of all, we anchor, we present the bevel, and then we cut. So anchor, bevel, cut. Here's the problem with the ABCs if you're just starting off. If you're not real comfortable making the bowl gouge bevel parallel to the cutting surface, which is also known as riding the bevel, and if you get that tip into the wood too much, you're going to get a small catch or you're going to get a dig into the surface. So until you've acquired these motor muscle skills, this is pretty common to occur. So you anchor, you introduce the bevel, but actually you introduce the cutting tip too close, and you get something like this, and then it starts leaving tool marks and you have an undesirable surface. What you want is the anchor, bevel, cut. But what I'd like to introduce to you is the AHBCs. And what the AHBCs are is the anchor, heel. When the heel is introduced, you don't have a possibility of digging that tip in because of the angle of the bowl gouge. Instead, you still have the ability to bring the bevel up to parallel and then begin the cut. It gives you much more control over where you're going to be cutting and prevents the surprise dig in which you get from an ABC, where you can get dug into the piece too quickly. Let's look at this from above. You have anchor, bevel, cut. Okay, now what I'm proposing with the AHBCs is you anchor, heel. See that space? See that space in front of the cutting edge? The cutting edge is nowhere near the surface of the wood, so you're not going to have an accidental dig in. So what you can do at this point is just slowly rotate the handle of the bowl gouge, which makes the bevel come engaged, makes the bevel parallel with the surface, and then you can introduce the cutting edge into your cut. This is a great way to start and stop a cut. So instead of trying to just jump back in there where there's a chance I'm going to dig in deeper than the existing cut, I can come in, go heel, bevel, and then bring my cutting edge up and continue the cut. So here I've got a cut that was started across here but then stopped. I want to pick that up, but I want that surface to be nice and smooth all the way across. So here we anchor, I bring the heel in. Now I'm not pressing with the heel. If I press with the heel, I'm gonna make a burnished mark on the bowl, and I don't want that. But I'm gonna let the heel touch first. This gives you maximum control over what's happening. Now I'm slowly going to rotate the handle and my body, which brings the bevel parallel to the previously cut surface. And then I'm going to move forward into the cut. And by taking that time to go heel, bevel, cutting edge, I'm able to control very precisely where I start and stop that cut, and I can pick up again wherever I want. When you first start off turning, picking up an existing cut can be really frustrating because you typically go deeper or not as deep, and it can be really aggravating because you want to make a smooth surface all the way across, but instead you have start and stop marks all over the place. So again, anchor, heel, bevel, cut. So those are the AHBCs of wood turning. I know this might seem insignificant and might seem like this little minute insignificant detail to consider doing that, rubbing the heel, going to the bevel, then cutting. But when you're learning to make those cuts smoothly, it's all the small things that make up the best results. And over time, you're going to commit all of these to muscle memory and it becomes second nature. But initially, you really need to be executing and paying attention to those details when you're demonstrating bull gouge control. I hope you liked this video, but more importantly, I hope it helped you understand this concept of being able to come back into an existing cut and pick up where you left off and continue a nice smooth surface as you move the bull gouge across your bull blank. If you like this video, do me a big favor, click the like button. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you're interested in turning wood bulls like I am, you got to check out my website, turnawoodbull.com. I've got tons of information for you there and you're going to have a blast. So, as I always say, until next time, happy turning.